Hello, this is Dave Sheridan from Maximum Edge. I just put this short podcast together, basically explaining a new platform that we've put together called Flip the Script, and it's around managing change. I think over the last certainly 30 years that I've been working in the coaching industry, in all forms from corporate all the way through to community and sport, managing change has always been there as a topic that we've worked with clients with. Both myself and Dave have identified that through questionnaires, with talking with different clients, especially through the last 12 months with this COVID pandemic, that it came really to the front of everybody's minds around how do I manage myself through either enforced change or how do I change what I'm doing and do it almost proactively. So that's led us to a new platform really that we've created between us. It's predominantly on a Facebook group, but I'm aware that there are different individuals listening to our podcasts and taking learning through our podcasts across the English-speaking world when we look at the analytics. So we wanted to create a platform that was equal to everybody. We broke it down into some units, but I think for me it's adding tools to people's toolboxes around self-management and identifying what they want to change and when and why. So I'm just going to expand a little bit on each unit and what it is. Unit 1's classed as the pre-course material and questionnaire. That will give you a system, that will give you a login system where you can identify very early on what you need to change and how it will create energy for yourself. There's various ways that we do this, but what we've created with Flip is a unique questionnaire system where you'll ask yourself 2 or 3 questions in the morning, and depending where you're going and what you're doing and what level you need to be at, what do you need to change mindset wise, what can you do again to, that's why we've called it, to flip the script of what you're telling yourself, to move into something more positive. Now, examples that we've had are big meetings, presentations, difficult conversations around finance, around relationships, whatever it may be. This is a generic tool for individuals to manage change around them. Unit 2 goes into more around the process of managing change, to creating a strategy for your self-control, understanding your habits, understanding your triggers, and then taking action. Not too far so that it's a gradual change. Unit 3 is about increasing your adaptability to change. And again, from our experience, if it's a good change, it's called a surprise. If it's a bad change, some people call it a problem. So it's about seeing through that and changing that perception of what it is, and sometimes not being reactive to the emotion either. What you want to get out of it, the power questions that you can ask yourself that we've set up, that you will ask yourself to be creative around how you manage it, and seeing the massive opportunities that will change the uncertainty to certainties. And finally, overcoming obstacles. And that the obstacles again can come in different forms. It can be systems at work, it can be people, it can be routines that you've got, that could be physically, emotional. There's a lot of areas when you look at overcoming obstacles. So I think for us, what we've done is we've worked with quite a few clients around these areas, and we've come up with a set of mixed learning packages, from video to listening to podcasts to downloadables. It'll all look around a private members group on Facebook. There'll be peer support there if you want it. There'll be different modules and PDFs, as I've just said, and audios. There'll be a weekly accountability that Dave's going to do, and that may be messages and various positive outcomes that you can feed into the group with. There'll be a bonus maximum health training as well that you can sign up to, and also access to all the podcasts, both on my site on Maximum Edge and also Dave's site on Incremental Gains. So really what we're about is helping people to manage change. The different videos that Dave's produced are an excellent quality. They're very interactive, and again, for me, the biggest thing around it is it's private to you and it's personal to you. So you almost build a relationship up with Dave but also the material that we've produced between us. He'll be fronting that on different platforms. So from us, it's a really good opportunity, both with this COVID pandemic and what the instances that we've had in our professional lives all the way through. But equally, it's the time of year. The time of year as a coach is always busy. We're doing this podcast now and it's going to be the early December, mid-December. When you start getting into late December, my diary always explodes with new clients come January the 1st. And I think the managing change element of Flip the Script will be an opportunity for people worldwide to address how they want to look at change. So come January the 1st and through January, and when you've got time on your own in between Christmas and New Year, it might be worth having a look at this platform so that you can decide what you want to be in the first quarter of next year. But also, I am aware that it is on the back of a pandemic, and there's a lot of hurt and a lot of areas that are individuals who've lost employment, who are looking to gain employment, that are individuals who have lost people and relationships around them due to the lockdown, and that again will go across the English speaking world. So that's just a brief introduction from me around what the platform is, what you can achieve from it, and also that there's going to be a progression route. So what we don't want to do is put a platform up that's just a 4-week experience that will have a beginning, middle and end. There will be an opportunity to move forward into a self-care group with Dave and me, and that again will be a completely different package once we start looking at that and producing the fruits of the first pickings. So for me, thank you very much for listening. If you want to go and have a look at it, have a look at Flip the Script online, all one word, .com, and you'll see sort of the logo and you'll see Dave, and then it'll give a bit of an area of explanation. Going through it, you'll see a little picture of myself working online, and then you'll have some different case studies that we've come across in a short video from Dave. So if you're interested, please click on it and have a look. If you want to contact any of us, you can go on Incremental Gains and Maximum Edge, but equally I would just go on Flip the Script, have a look round, see if it's for you, and basically join a really impartial group that's looking at moving forward with the area around managing change.